3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles close out the 2022 preseason tonight in Miami against the Dolphins.
He is going deep downfield. He's got a man and a touchdown.
Pre-game coverage starts at 6 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 7. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Rendezvous Pizza, there's one right nearby. Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Ocean Casino Resort is the ultimate fantasy draft party spot. Go for the bragging rights this fantasy football season and plan your draft party at Top Golf. Each party receives a dedicated VIP draft space or private bay at Top Golf for up to 4 hours, an Ocean draft board, swag bag, championship trophy, and more. Your fantasy football season starts here at Ocean Casino Resort. For more details, visit theoceanac.com. Go to Ocean. Go for the win. Let's go! Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. 40 new Outlanders in stock now. An entire fleet of new and pre-owned. New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville. They service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16.4 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
We're back here in the locker room. Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin. Josh Henning is in here with us, pushing the buttons. keeping us on the air. Josh, good morning.
Morning.
I want to get your.
I don't think we're not going to get a lot out of Josh today.
He's a little tweaked. His phone
It's okay.
Take it easy, Josh. Josh, what your quick impression on the return of one Bryce Harper, the 2021 MVP?
My first impression is I'm glad that the overreactors didn't get their way online, because there were a lot of people who were trying to propagate this idea that everybody should be betting on Bryce Harper to hit a home run last night. And I was like, why are we doing this? Like people are like, oh, you're not here to have fun, Josh. And I'm like, no. I'm not here to waste my money.
Right.
Like, why are you telling people to take their money and flush it down the toilet? Like, Billy, how many times have you and I talked about 10 years worth of these conversations?
Right.
The sports bubble, people are going to run out of money. Now we're telling people to waste their money on sports betting when they don't have money to go to the Phillies game itself.
I know, but see, here's the thing. I don't get I like to bet and everything. I like to bet more football than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, basketball I like betting a little bit. Baseball I don't. But for someone to focus on whether he's going to hit a home run, that wasn't my focus. I mean, I was so pumped up that he was in the lineup.
Wait, you're happy that Harper's back?
Yeah,
you're happy that Harper's back, right?
Why can't we just enjoy the moment? Yeah. Why does it have to be all these people on TV and online telling us, oh, you got to bet he's going to hit a home run, and if you don't bet it, you're no fun?
He could have went 0 for 4, and I was happy that he's on the field.
Exactly. Well, it's fun. He's back.
But the point, but see what Carlin said. When you just agree with him, he was over. If he was over 4, that would have been great. But he wasn't. He came back and he contributed in a big way. Right. And I said to you, Carlin, this team is a different feel, a different look, just with him in the lineup.
Absolutely.
He's
the leader. When your leader's back, everybody's excited.
Now, we talked earlier about Zach Wheeler. You're not overly concerned.
No, not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
I am a little bit.
No, don't.
Well, I'm not negative. I want everything to be fine. But maybe, like you said, maybe he's
rest.
Get him ready for the
Get him strong. Get him ready for the last 3 weeks of the season. Okay?
We were up on my YouTube channel, The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Check us out there. You can see what Carlin's wearing.
I actually have my
I'm so
shirt
sloppy.
on.
I got my ESPN T-shirt on. I went down to Blitz's to get the breakfast, the breakfast sandwich. By the way, hello to David Joan down there at Blitz's. They do a great job. Teresa, Kathy,
wonderful people.
They are. But I spilled it all over my shirt. I'm a slob. Everything hits me right here.
Well, I'm looking at you. No one can see it. So now they know, but they can't see it. Okay.
I mean, it's one of those deals where it's like,
I'm a slob.
If you don't tell people there's something wrong,
it aggravates me. I'm like, why? Everything ultimately ends up on my.
Wait, hold on.
Go ahead. I know he doesn't like to wear pants. Hold on.
What?
Oh, he's got pants on today.
No, I got shorts.
Sometimes you have like just underwear sitting.
What are you talking about, dude? I got. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like I'm a magnet. My shirt's a magnet for. And the reason why I'm telling you, Josh, I'm frustrated with myself.
Listen, let's not turn this show into a couch for therapy, okay? Because then everyone's going to tune out the show.
I'm a little pissed off too because
what?
I had Dave Klemic on. We're having Dave Klemic on the show in the second hour because he's speed. He's a fast guy, and they cut my guy Devin Allen. Did you see the separation? You were in Cleveland. You saw that play.
Hold on.
Jalen Reagor.
Can you name me anything about Devin Allen aside from that one play?
The fact that he was like 20 yards past anybody?
Aside from that one play.
Yeah, I'm with Josh on this one.
Can you tell me anything about him?
Yeah, he went to Oregon.
Well, you can look that up on the internet.
I didn't look. Did you see me looking at anything? I didn't look.
I meant, like anybody can find that out.
No, I didn't have to find it. I know it.
You knew it.
I didn't. Did you see me touch anything?
You must have just read it.
No way.
Okay, fine. Do you remember a single play of his at Oregon?
Yeah, no, not at Oregon. I don't.
No,
but does that matter, Josh?
Yes, it does.
That play, that one play impressed me.
You are upset about a guy being cut.
So you
who has one thing to his account.
One play he makes the team.
Yeah, one play.
Did you see the guy's speed? He's better than
Reagor. Guys have
speed. What great speed.
He's better
than Dietrich Gels in 1998.
He looked like Bob Hayes.
Dietrich Jones was a speed demon in 98. He was Mr. Lehigh, and he was a nothing in the NFL.
You know who Bob Hayes is, Carlin?
Yes.
He's
Yeah,
like
the
Bullet
bull. I
Bob
know who the
Hayes.
Bullet Bob Hayes
Bullet
is.
Bob Hayes.
Don't ageism me over there. Come on.
You're too young, Josh.
Oh, don't ageism me. I'm done.
I tell you, there were two things. And Josh is done. Elvis just left.
You
the
can't
building.
even name the MVP of the 1976 NFL MVP over there.
1976?
Yeah, who is it?
Hold on.
Exactly. You can't name it.
How about the quarterback from the Cowboys? Roger Staubach.
Wrong.
How about Terry Bradshaw?
You're not going to get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to tell you because guess what? You think I know nothing before I was born.
I didn't say that, John. Look, don't take your phone dying out on me.
Yeah.
All right. You got to get that off his chest.
So last week in
well, hey, you're the one who started the whole we're using the show as a therapy session.
Just tell me who the MVP is.
It was Burt Jones, a quarterback from the Colts.
Geez, how about that? Well, there's no denying that Josh is wealth of knowledge. He's encyclopedia on sports.
Yes.
Let's give it to him.
That's why. Listen, well, how many times have I said we don't do this unless he's here?
Yeah, that's right.
That's why they call him the producer. Okay, we just walk in.
Hey, we're going to talk to the sportsbook consigliere on the other side, as it's our favorite segment. Let's see what he's up to and what his take is on the coming down the stretch, Major League Baseball and NFL start college football. All right, the first hour of the locker room, powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchase. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts helping the entire process, from contract signing to closing to the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the Mainline, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Jeep midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the Mainline, also leads the nation's certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the Mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll visit with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This weekend on ESPN Radio.
That's a three-run home run for Paul Goldschmidt.
The hunt for October is heating up in St. Louis as Paul Goldschmidt and the NL Central leading Cardinals welcome Ronald Acuna Jr. and the NL Wildcard leading Braves.
Ronald Acuna Jr. with a foul.
The Cardinals and Braves.
This is the play-by-play home of Sunday Night Baseball, exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM, South Jersey's sports leader.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's the train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both the Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com. summers.point.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Long weekends are all about getting a little you time. And at the Home Depot, you time starts with you saving. Saving space with an HDX 27-gallon Tough Tote for only $13.98. Saving time with a free and fast-charging 18-volt battery when you buy select Milwaukee Power tool kits. And saving you a trip with free delivery on over 1 million items. Do Labor Day your way with savings right now at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
New Jersey car owners, with interest rates rising, the current value of your trade is about to plummet. So drive directly to Matt Blatt Nissan because AJ the Trade Man needs your trade.
Oh yeah, it's on at Matt Blatt Nissan.
So cash in your vehicle now before it's too late and drive home in a new Nissan today with 0 down and 0 payments for 90 days and 1.9% financing for 36 months on every new Nissan in stock or en route. Just because you don't see your new Nissan on the lot doesn't mean you can't drive it home tomorrow. New 2022 Nissan Armada. Get $5,000 off MSRP, $61,885, and drive away with peace of mind with Matt Blatt Nissan's 4-day love it or leave it return policy. MattBlattNissan.com. Negative equity will be refinanced into new vehicle. Interest accrues from date of sale. Not all will qualify. MSRP $61,875. VIN N9677-417. Offers can't be combined. Call 877-289-6670 or go to MattBlattNissan.com for complete details. Offer ends 9/4/22. It's on at Matt Blatt Nissan on the Black Horse Pike. Egg Harbor Township.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig. Now, I know the book is, we talk with the sportsbook Consigliere every Saturday at this time. We look forward to our favorite segment. But Carlin, I think he's going to be a little mad at me. I think.
What'd you do?
Well, he wanted to. He said he was stuck, or he needs to get to Pittsburgh. He needs a buddy pass, and I was on the golf course. I didn't have time to really look into it. And then when I got off the course, I forgot to get back to it.
Okay. But he's here.
But he's here. So let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room the sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Good morning, Dave.
Look at him.
Hi, Billy.
Look, yeah. I can tell you, I knew he was going to be mad at me.
You still golfing, Billy? Huh? Get
You
stuck
left
out on the course, Billy?
You at the airport.
Well, I don't like what you're wearing either.
I mean,
I was expecting him to wear Pittsburgh,
I know.
but
I don't like what you're wearing, but you can yell at me. I deserve it.
No, I'm not going to yell at you, Billy. I'm still waiting for the callback. I'm still waiting for the text.
Well, you know what I was doing? I was waiting for you for me to see you today on the show. I was going to see if we can talk about it on the show.
Mike, you believe this? I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
I get up at the crack of dawn to talk to Billy every Saturday.
If I showed you my phone or how many times I call him, and I'm sure Josh same way, it's welcome to our world now.
It's a one-way street. It's Schwein way, and it only goes one way.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel bad. I'm sorry, Dave. I was on the course. One thing after we got off the course, I went into the clubhouse. People started talking with me. I ran into some people I know.
I ran into people. Did you hear that?
People. Next thing you know, a couple of adult beverages and
adult beverage.
Probably sat down and read the paper too, didn't you?
Right here.
You got it.
Yeah. After the round, he sat down, read the paper, put those reading glasses all the way down on the end of his nose.
Falling off.
Yeah, the afternoon edition, Dave, not the morning edition. The afternoon edition.
By the time he gets up, it's the afternoon edition. All right, listen, right here on live radio.
Man,
I got you. Anything you need, I got your buddy pass. Okay. Whenever you want it, and I'm going to even double down.
Oh,
I'm going to invite you. I'm going to invite you to come to New Jersey.
He's got to come
for one of our live remotes. How about that?
Yeah,
I'm in.
That's a great idea.
Yeah,
I'm in.
We're going to be broadcasting live from yesterday's Creekside Tavern for all the 1 o'clock Eagles games this year. Broadcasting live. It's a nice, it's a great
Gonna be a big deal.
Yeah.
Really?
Meet Carlin,
Yeah.
Brad Quast, Josh
They
Hennigan.
have a whole big like outside patio. I mean, it's covered. They're gonna have drink specials.
Then we'll
food
take them over
specials.
to the pool.
Yeah, then
We'll
go
take you over
the
to
pool.
Harris at the
What do
pool.
you see at Harris?
Really?
Because we got something brewing there too.
You won't want to go back. I mean, well, Vegas is.
Hold
Vegas,
on,
Vegas,
Mike.
so-
Hold on.
I know.
Yeah, Carlin got carried away
As soon
there.
as I said it, I said to myself, "Now stop."
Hey
Stop.
guys,
Vegas
let's
is
let's get back to sports
Well,
because we
Billy,
really
do you-
go off
well,
track.
Before we
here.
do that, do you forgive me, Dave? I got you.
Yeah,
Forgive me?
Billy, I can't even be mad at you. I mean, are you moisturizing though? I mean, for the people that aren't watching, my goodness, I can't believe you're glistening this morning. I mean, it's unbelievable. Every time I see you, you're more tan than the next.
It's like Dave. It's like we live in Naples up here. Okay,
You might as well-
you fly into Naples, Florida. That's what you see. You
That's
see
what
that.
you see right there. He got that. I know he's got white tennis shoes on. He's always wearing.
No,
his
no,
bright
he got
colors.
flip-flops.
He's lightening up his hair. Oh, flip flops,
Yeah.
of course.
He's
Guy
got the
ain't worn
Jesus
socks.
sandals.
He ain't worn socks in 20 years. It's unbelievable.
He's
All
wearing
right.
Jesus sandals.
We got a full slate of college
He
football.
needs-
I'm
No,
so
wait.
excited.
Let me rephrase that. We have an opening slate of college football.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a full slate. We have an opening slate of college football with a headliner: Nebraska against Northwestern
In Ireland.
in Ireland.
In Ireland.
What do you think?
Ooh.
12:30 kickoff for us.
Oh, there's been big line movement on this. So these games are unique. I mean, they call it week 0. The lines have been up since May, and they kind of been stale and sit there and all this other stuff. It's like that bread that sits on the shelf for a long time, and then last minute somebody grabs it and they're like, "Oh, this doesn't taste great." Like that's what week 0 is to me. It's a lot of disappointment, but the game is interesting. It's steamed all the way up to 14. And then there was a story about some Nebraska kids maybe getting in a fight at a bar and all this other stuff. And there's a huge line crash on Northwestern plus 14 all the way back down to 11, which it is right now. I like the dog and under, but I'm a book guy by heart, by nature, by training. After being in the books all these years, I always gravitate towards the dog when I can't decide. That leads me to the under in a lower scoring game. So that's where I'm at with that game, Billy. But I mean, I got to be honest, I'm so focused on the baseball that I'm just trying to get through this week 0 thing, along with trying to get to Pittsburgh next week. On Thursday, Billy. I mean, while you're out golfing, I try to get enough advance notice, and you're out golfing.
Yeah, you got to give me a week notice.
I guess I ain't
Well,
coming to
Billy,
Pittsburgh.
right now is your notice.
All right.
It was on the middle of the week. He was golfing. Who golfs in the middle of the week? Only these guys that wear Jesus sandals and got this beautiful tan golf during the week. The rest of us are working.
All right. Let's talk about the
So
the
true.
3:30 game. Let's talk about the 3:30 game.
Can't even see
Idaho State against UNLV.
All right, hold on. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Now I'm going to stop you.
Why? What's wrong with that?
First of all, Billy, you can't name a single player
So what?
on either team.
We're
No.
trying to get some
The-
bets in
the
here. That's all. I don't
afternoon
have to know the
game,
players.
the
Go to-
afternoon game is a Wyoming at Illinois with not one, not two, but 3 Jersey players who are playing quarterback on the depth chart on Illinois'
Wait a second, I
roster.
don't see that on my schedule here.
Because Billy, you're looking at something that nobody else is. I mean, even Carlin couldn't remember which week was which was. He forgot that this is week 0, this is week 1, because Carlin's doing so much. You're so busy getting a tan, like Dave said, that you don't know that Wyoming had a record 30 transfers leave their program during the offseason. They're all gone. They all left. And Brett Bielema has the second best offensive line in the Big Ten this year. So when I tell you that Illinois is going to cover the 13.5, you can take it to the bank, because the only way they're not is if half the team gets injured.
Josh, that's all great, well and good and everything. But I have the sportsbook consigliere on the show to provide us that information, please. And I'm a casual bettor. I don't get into the Austin P.
Oh, now he's
versus
a
whoever.
casual
Now you're a casual bettor.
He's casual.
Yeah, casual bettor.
Billy,
This
you're
is for the-
living life casual. You're a casual everything. All right.
This is
You're
for the
wearing Jesus
casual
sandals and
bettor.
golfing during the week. All right. So
Hey, come on, man. This
The
is
casual bettor bets Idaho State.
no, they don't.
No, they don't.
No,
They
no.
don't.
But
Look
it's
at the
a TV
game.
game that everybody can watch.
You know who they're going to bet on?
Who?
Tonight's 7 o'clock game, Utah, Florida.
There you go.
That's a
That's
game.
not tonight, though.
Mike's got the wrong week.
That's
again.
next week.
What
Oh,
is
it's
it?
next week.
See, he's just as messed up as I am.
Mike got the wrong. Mike's got the wrong schedule.
All right, can we go
what
back 10 minutes and
hell
start
is
this
going
over?
on in the locker room over there? My goodness.
Well, I was on the
Please.
golf course.
Let's
I
go
was
to
on the
break.
golf course all day yesterday. I didn't get a chance to prepare like I used to.
Oh, well,
Usually do.
obviously, Billy, but your tan looks great. I can tell you that.
I guess we should just skip the football and go to baseball. Is that what
Let's just skip
I'll
that.
give it to you quick. UNLV is steamed up. It opened 21. It was wrong. Idaho State. Who's Idaho State? But wait a second. Who's UNLV? They won 2 games last year. They're laying 23.5. Tread cautiously. That's all I can tell you with that one. Josh is right. And this is probably the theme of the show here on the
I'm going to save that
because
cut
I talked
for
to Josh
eternity.
during the week while he's working on his show. All right, he's doing the research. All of that Josh said is true. The line has steamed up from an opener in the summer of 9 up to 14, which it is today. This will be one of the book's biggest needs. They're going to need Wyoming, but a lot of times what happens in late August or early September is the book takes an L during these games. Public, sharp, rhombuses, parallelograms, everybody's on the Illinois side. They're all the shapes. All of them are on the Illinois side. It's probably going to cover.
Is there another game, one more game that you'd like to talk about?
Of course, Billy.
Lay it on me, Dave.
Vanderbilt, Hawaii. All right. This is the get-back game of all get-back games.
That's right.
For years, people that are listening to the show in their cars right now that are over the age of, 45, all remember scrolling the bottom of the screen on a ticker, hoping for that Hawaii score.
At
And
12 o'clock at night.
You'd have to go to the bathroom, and you'd come back, and you just missed it. And you had to wait another 8 minutes. Or you called the score phone, and it was always the last one.
Yep.
But Vanderbilt has steamed up to 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to talk about a game that everybody's going to be on today. Because whether they're chasing the earlier losses, trying to double up the earlier wins, it all comes down to Vanderbilt at Hawaii on the island. Okay. Its current line is 9.5.
Yep.
And opened at 2.5 when this thing opened. And I haven't found one person that thinks Hawaii's going to cover. I've heard it all. They got all the new teams. There are all the most new players on a team in Division I football. They're playing in a 9,000 seat stadium. They bumped
Like a
it
bandbox.
It's a little. There's high school stadiums right by you to get more people.
Yeah,
there is. It's in Ocean City.
Yeah, right now.
I'm saying. So I'm just saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. I think I would want to take the points here. Okay, I'm not comfortable laying 9.5. Yes, they're an SEC team. Yes, they're Vanderbilt. Yes, they're have a big talent differential. From everything I've heard and read, that this is going to be a laydown. Vanderbilt by 30. The game to go over. Easy. Team total, Vandy, Commodores. Win it. Listen, nothing is easy like Sunday morning, like the Commodores used to sing.
It's easy like a Sunday morning.
The last time Hawaii played an SEC school,
yes,
it was 2003, and they beat Alabama. Their quarterback was Timmy Chang.
Who's the
Their
coach,
head
John?
coach today is Timmy Chang.
That's doing research, Billy.
That's why I hire him, Dave.
Vanderbilt is returning almost no starters from last year. They have a ton of transfers. Hawaii is returning 18 starters from last year. And according to reports, the kids hated Todd Graham and they love Timmy Chang. So I've already placed the bet, Dave. I'm going Hawaii to cover and for the game to hit the over. Same game parlay.
I didn't put money in my bank yet, so I'll get it in there and I'll start betting next week. All right. We're talking with the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan. I want to talk baseball. Why are you wearing a Baltimore? What's this Baltimore Orioles deal? What's that?
I like it. I was going to come on. And
I mean, you look like Cal Ripken.
You
but
look
all right.
good.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
I think you need to add those glasses. The glasses you have with the blue tint. Let's have those. Please.
I got them right
Look
now.
at it. There
I
you
don't
go.
know if it's right.
There we go.
That's my Joe Burrow glasses. I only bring these out when I really want to listen to what's being said. I call my listening glasses because there's a little bit of glare. My producer goes, "What are you wearing those for?" I'm wearing them because you don't like them. That's why I'm wearing them.
Explain
Baltimore,
yourself.
a great story, Billy. I was going to come on in the Philly stuff, but that's too easy. All right? Just like the Phillies every day when they're playing a bad team like the Reds, it's too easy. But the Orioles, big plus yesterday, playing the Houston Astros, the best team in the American League, arguably the best team in baseball. And they took them down. So I had to come on a Saturday morning with the Orioles stuff and think the Orioles are live again today. I can't believe this team has been one of the hardest. They're already over their season wins. It's not even September yet. So you talk about odds makers knowing everything. Vegas knows.
They don't know squadoosh.
Tell them, Billy. I'm
Squadoosh.
telling everybody. All right?
Squadoosh.
They keep making the Orioles dogs every day. They got the best record in baseball on the run line. Okay?
Wow.
You take them plus a run and a half. They have the best record in baseball by 5 on the next team, the Los Angeles Dodgers, who print money every day when you bet on them. There's a lot of stuff going on in baseball, and people are jumping to this week 0 thing in Wyoming and Illinois and all this stuff. I love the islands. Billy, I know. How many times have you been to Hawaii? How many times?
Never.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm the only one of my dad was at Pearl Harbor when it was attacked. And I still have, my whole family's been out there. I'm the only one that has it. And I have travel pass, and I've never taken advantage of it. It's too far.
It is far.
That's a far flight, man.
You got to stop in Vegas. You stop in
I'll
Vegas.
stop in Vegas.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Dave.
He won't make the next flight, but he can still enjoy Vegas.
All right,
Mike, you better come with him, and please,
yeah.
you got both. You better bring Josh to make sure you actually.
I'll
get
bring
here.
him. I'll give him a pass too. Now listen, we only got 2 minutes.
Yes.
I want your take on the Philadelphia Phillies and the return of Bryce Harper.
Oh, that was awesome.
Was that awesome? You can't write a better script.
It's perfect. I'm telling you, they're going to make the playoffs. They are
what
going
Carlin
to
just
make
said.
the playoffs.
Just said that.
Carlin, you're right. All right, I think you're right. I think the Phillies are going to make the playoffs. What happened with Wheeler, though? I'm worried. What's wrong?
Well, they're saying it's tendonitis in the elbow.
I say rest.
And he says he's gonna go on the road trip he's gonna go to Arizona. He's gonna go to San Francisco, and then I think around September 5th, he's looking for a possible return.
He wouldn't be traveling if something serious was really going on. I think this is
there's no structural damage.
Yeah.
When are they going to Arizona?
They go there after the Pittsburgh Pirates, I believe.
Next week.
Next week.
Maybe I'll go down and
then they
check
go to
them out in
Giants.
person.
They're going to Arizona, then they're going to San
I'll
Francisco.
fly into Phoenix to see you.
Billy, I'll pick you up at the airport.
You promise?
Absolutely.
I'll maybe fly all the way out there, look around for an Uber or a cab. I'll
where
be
is
very
he?
upset.
Billy, I'm still waiting for you to text me back from the golf. I'll pick you up at the airport. Don't worry. I'll be there.
All right. I'll talk. I'll tell you what. I promise you, as soon as the show's over, I'm going to give you a call. Just make sure.
I'm busy, Billy. I got stuff to do.
See
It's
that now,
Saturday.
Josh? Mike,
He's golfing today.
Now. He's golfing today.
He's golfing.
I'm not golfing. I'm going down to the Strip. There's a lot of people in town signing up for these football contests, and there's a bunch of people that want to talk about doing shows.
Oh,
I
good.
said, I'm sorry. I'm in the locker room on Saturdays with Billy and Mike and Josh and sometimes Q back there in Philadelphia, South Jersey, all the stuff. I'll be down there after breakfast. I couldn't miss this.
Sportsbook Consigliere. You can find them at SportsBK Consig. Cash considerations, Bostonian versus the book. You got a couple other things going on. MLB Network.
MLB Network. We're trying to figure out what the role is going to be for the playoffs.
I bet you those lights are so bright when you're on MLB, you got to really wear those shades every time.
Billy, it's the same set. You watch the clips. I send you the clips.
I
There's no
send them
bright
to you.
lights.
Hey, can I ask him real quick
Yeah,
before
you
we go?
ask anything.
Dave,
We got to hurry
is
up.
this? Could you see this being one of those years that everybody's been talking about the Dodgers, the Mets, and the Yankees and Houston? Take those 4 teams out. Because is this one of those years that we could see a team get hot with 2-3 weeks left in the season and they just steamroll right in?
Listen, Carlin's listening. He's always thinking, I love what he's doing. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? The American League, Seattle and Cleveland. It's a shame they're probably going to have to play each other. One of them is going to eliminate the other. Both of them live. Atlanta and the Phillies and the Cardinals. I think the NL's as wide open as could possibly be right now, despite those 2 dominant teams. So to answer your question, yes, Mike. Look, Billy's scrambling. He's looking through the paper. He knows he's got to go. I am done talking. I love you guys. I'll see you next week.
All right, there he is, the sports.
Gosh, I'll see you this week on the show while we're working. Billy's golfing. Give me that.
See you, Dave. See you, Book.
See
Talk to you
boys.
later.
See you, buddy.
There he is, the Sportsbook Consigliere. Live on the Maserati of the Mainland Sports Hotline. The first hour of the locker room was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services to home buyers and sellers, real estate agents. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts to help you through the entire process. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you. With 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA, that's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and seems to fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap up hour number one. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN.
The best way to wake up is with Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekday mornings at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the insurance doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the insurance doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell them, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the insurance doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Batteries Plus Bulbs with stores in Northfield at 900 Tilton Road and on Route 73 in Mount Laurel is your destination for boat and marine batteries. Roy, Scott, and their team are extraordinarily service-minded, and they have creative solutions to fix your cell phones and tablets, batteries for your power tools, cars, motorcycles, golf carts, and other devices. Performance batteries. They have what you need to get ready for storm season, including generators and so much more. Shop local, shop Batteries Plus Bulbs in Northfield and Mount Laurel.
They should be 8x7. When it comes to closets, Janina's home organization business runs tip-top tidy.
Is the schedule right? I'm going to need help.
But she needs to reorganize and find a new assistant.
I know it's your last week, but can you make sure the Hanson pantry's wrapped?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, one dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. 40 new Outlanders in stock now. An entire fleet of new and pre-owned. New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, one dime down.
at the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville, they service all makes and models.
Springfield MitsubishiAC.com. Springfield MitsubishiAC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Dave said, the book, Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan just checked me. He said, sorry, fellas, I'll try to bring a little bit more next time. How much more can you bring? That guy's great.
Yeah. and he gave you 2 games. If you were listening, he gave you 2 bets.
He actually gave you 3.
He gave me 3.
That's
yeah.
And one of them is not Idaho State.
Is that wrong? They're not playing at 3. Who's at 3:30 today, guys?
It's not about who's at 3:30.
I'm just asking.
It's about why did you pick Idaho State?
Mr. Encyclopedia. All right, first hour is in the books. Hour 2 ahead of us. We're going to be talking with former Kansas City Chief and Mainland high school football star Dave Klemic at the bottom of the hour.
Is Idaho State known for potatoes?
Eagles football.
I've been to Idaho. I've been to Boise.
We got a lot to do in the second hour. It's The Locker with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN. You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Red's. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or Red'sJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
The Honda Certified Dream Deal Sales Event at Rossi Honda. Make your dream a reality with an unbelievable financing APR as low as 0.99% on Honda Certified Pre-Owned, Civic, and CRV. Via Rossi VIP. Get your name on the list. Reserve your vehicle in production now. Visit Rossi Honda or online at rossihonda.com. We treat you better, period.
Explore Banana Republic Factory now and enjoy 50% off everything from heritage classics to new arrivals for the season. Discover essential styles from $24.99. Find your nearest store or shop online only at Banana Republic Factory.
I'll second guest dinners with friends because they can be interrupted by diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or oily stools. It turns out I have EPI, or exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, which means I'm missing the enzymes needed to digest food. My doctor prescribed Creon, pancrelipase, an oral prescription medication that replaces pancreatic digestive enzymes. Creon treats EPI due to cystic fibrosis, chronic pancreatitis, pancreatectomy, or other conditions.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you're allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon.
Creon is the #1 prescribed EPI treatment. Ask your doctor about Creon for EPI and visit creoninfo.com or call 800-633-9110 to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
Here we go. What's the safest bet in town? Another World Series run? Maybe a Super Bowl trophy. Or knowing that at Matt Blatt Kia, you can drive a new Kia with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and Matt Blatt Kia's 4-day love it or leave it return policy on every new 2023 new Kia in stock. Don't see your new Matt Blatt Kia on the lot? Doesn't mean you can't be driving it home tomorrow. Worried about your credit? Forget it. We finance your future, not your past. Why settle for a used vehicle when you could be driving a brand new Kia? Because if you have a job clearing $400 per week, we want to approve you today. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. And we want your trade. We'll even buy it for cash.
It's gotta be a Matt Blatt Kia.
On approved credit plus applicable taxes and fees. See dealer for details. Not all will qualify. Deferred payment through TFCU. Interest accrues from date of sale. Offers don't combine. Go to MattBlattKiaNJ.com for complete details. Matt Blatt Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township, and now on Route 37 in Toms River.
Sports is what we do.
Segura from a knee throws him out.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a Town Square media station, serving all of South Jersey.
Set, red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennick, 97.3 ESPN. So the Phillies are fun to watch. It's August 27th, and we're still relevant. Nothing better than that. You and Sharapan, the sportsbook consigliere, pretty much all but say the Phillies are going to be in the playoffs.
They're in. They're in.
They're
in my mind, they're in.
Don't jinx them, Carl.
They're in.
And now we got the Philadelphia Eagles. They play tonight at 7:30 right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Yeah, Miami.
Merle and Mike with the call. And no
one's going to play. You understand?
I understand.
Your boy Gardner Minshew's going to play.
He's going to play. I like Gardner. But listen, so when I was looking over everything during the week, after you were up in Cleveland, you saw the game. And I thought that one play super impressed me with Devon Allen.
Devin Allen.
Devin Allen. I was really impressed with that play, like speed. So then the first person I thought of was Dave Klemic because he's Mr. Speed. If there's anybody that epitomizes speed, it's Dave Klemic. So I said, I'm going him. And then I find out today that they cut Allen.
Yeah, go on.
But that's all right. So, but Dave Klemic was at the Pro Football Hall of Fame induction ceremony for his favorite guy and head coach of the Chiefs when he was there, Dick Vermeil. So without any further ado, let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome into the locker room our good friend Dave Klemic. Good morning, Dave.
Billy, what's going on, brother?
All right, man. So, it was so funny because yesterday I was rushed. I had a busy day yesterday. I was writing my article. I was setting up everything, and I had a lot to do. I sent my article in, and boom, I was gone all day, only to wake up to find out that the guy that I wanted to talk to you about, they cut.
Hey, you know what? I said it was going to be a tough road for him because of the lack of experience, but I always will say, hurdlers are going to they're great route runners because of, the rhythm changes and they're able to stay in a position where their hips are under them and they can run a route really well. And what he did really good on that route was change speeds. I did analyze that. He dropped on that corner. He ran a PCP or a post corner post. And he dropped from 17 miles per hour up to 20.5 miles per hour in 3 steps. So that's how he separated like that. He did it while looking over his shoulder, which is really impressive. But I hope he catches on somewhere.
Yeah, listen, because I'm Carlin, and I got my co-host Mike Carlin in here. Speed kills. You can't defend speed, and the way that Allen,
you can't teach it,
and you can't teach it. Well, Dave Klemic teaches it, but David, we'll talk to you about what you do. We'll talk with you about what you do, but the fact that he blew by the second, I don't think even starters in the league couldn't keep up with that. He went right by 20 yards. He blew by people, made a nice catch, and I thought he was going to be able to stick.
Yeah, I mean, they have really with the track guys like that with not a lot of football experience, they can see some things in practice that they like. I just don't feel like spending the time to develop this, and he's going to go have some great career in the Olympics and everything. We're not going to. He doesn't need football as much as some of the other guys. So they'll probably just kill on try to, he actually may catch on somewhere else in the league though. So you never know. And there's a huge practice squad now.
Right. That's what I was going to say. The practice squad.
Yeah. Now there's 18 players, but back when I was playing, there was only 4. So he'll catch on somewhere, and I wish him the best of luck. I love seeing hurdlers.
Well, I like this celebration when he caught the touchdown. His celebration was cool.
He did, man. I don't know if he knows this. I was a New Jersey state champion in the hurdles, I had used that hurdle
celebration
to score a couple touchdowns because you jump in the air, people are going to catch you from behind, especially at the NFL level. So you have to kind of like run it like a hurdle. Like in hurdles, you don't jump, you just step over and keep running.
Right.
If you stop and jump, pursuit's going to get you. So you have to like use that skill. And, I hope he does catch on somewhere because I had fun watching him. He almost broke the world record this year in the hurdles. So
wow. That's
very, very close.
We're talking with Dave Klemic, Mainland High School football star, former Kansas City Chief. Now, Dave, you had an opportunity to go out. I know you have a close relationship with Dick Vermeil, and you were out there for his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Tell us a little bit about your experience out there with Coach.
Well, I say this, is probably one of the best weekends of my life because you're just seeing the guy who, many of us will probably say, he should have been in there many years ago, but it was great because you got to see all of his players from all three teams that he coached. I'm not kidding. When we were at his party afterwards, all of the Eagles and the 80 Eagles were there. Like all of the Rams were there. And that was really cool to see that Rams team together. Some bad dudes on that team, like 5 Hall of Famers. And then all of the Chiefs were there. So we were all together. Probably that was the first time we all were together, but bonded by, Coach Vermeil is like a dad to you, to everyone. So you're like brothers to each other. You know what I mean? So it was very cool to just sit there and have a, conversation with Kurt Warner and Marshall Falk and stuff like that. Guys who I've never really officially like met before. And it was like we were talking like we've known each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like you're there to celebrate the same thing. And that was really Coach. And there's a lot of reasons that Coach was inducted that I didn't even know, like his win percentages. You know what I mean? Like all that, we just know this guy's like a dad to us. You know what I mean? And
Dave, that's the one thing that I when from afar, from my vantage point and Mike's and everybody else, I guess, to see the closeness, the camaraderie, but like you keep referring, you're not the only one. I've heard it from oh my God, Ken Dunnick has told me several times. Ken played for him, and we've had other guys on the show that have all said the exact same thing you've said, that he's like a father figure and that you have a very close relationship to this day. I know I saw some pictures that you posted on Facebook, on your Facebook page. He seems like he loves you every bit as much as you love him.
Yeah, it's a genuine thing. And I remember when even when he cuts you, like
he feels bad.
And he was I was like, all right, well, maybe, should I stay out here and, what should I do with myself? He's like, I think you should be done with football. I think you should be done. Like, he's so honest, too, like a dad would be.
Yeah.
Very honest. And he goes, I think you're done, but I would hire you as like an ambassador. Do you want to be an ambassador? And I said, no, I can't be around my team. And and it was a cool position. And one of my friends is actually doing it for the Houston Texans right now. But when I turned it down, I was not turning him down. He always did say, if you're not on this team, you'll always be on the Vermeil team. And awesome. And I know, I can't tell you how many times he's been there for me. He's been to my wedding. He's, every time, even during COVID, he had us come up and have my daughter meet him and my wife, Erica, meet Coach and Carol and stuff like that. And it's like, he always is inviting me over to come over the house. And, every time I'm at the house, up at his house in Westchester, here's Dante Hall, here's Trey Green, here's, his old players from the 80s. You got, Bill Bergey's up there. And you're just like, he just got him. He just
he has his boys around, his boys with him.
Who he feels comfortable with.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. I call him Santa Claus because, how can you be in touch with that many people? How can you be in touch and be that famous? And I don't know how he does it. I honestly don't know. But it was a very, very special thing for us all to be there to celebrate him because he's been there for all of us, and doesn't care about the accolades. He would have wrote an autobiography or something like that about himself. He would have made some crazy speech because he's an amazing speaker. And when he gets up there and just wings it and talks about, his equipment managers and the guys that,
his high school, the team. Did he bring a bunch of his high school team.
Yeah, the high school team that he coached was there. He called them kids, even though they were like 78 years old. He's like, here's my kids right here.
Hey, Dave, quick question for you. There's a lot of the players and coaches that get inducted into the Hall of Fame. They start pretty much talking about themselves a year or two before, trying to boost their votes to get up in it. He really comes up. I mean, I don't know Coach Vermeil, but from what I hearing, whether it's you or guys on TV, he's one of those guys that no one says anything bad about him. He's just down to earth. Could you tell that he was a little over? I know he's emotional. We all know that. But could you tell maybe afterwards in the party when it was just him, his family, and close friends, how overwhelming that moment was for him going in?
Yeah, you know what? It's cool because I've never seen him tired. I've never seen him kind of beat. And he kept during this party, grab the microphone and start just telling, everybody to come over here and tell him stories about this guy and that guy. And it was funny, just all funny stories. And I would think you would think he was overwhelmed. He just owns it, just that's how he is. So not overwhelmed so much. It's just, I could see he was pretty tired because they've been just dragging him from right to left, take pictures and everything. And everybody wants to hug him. And he's a huggy guy, and you just can't, it was a lot for him, of course, but even his family was trying to run interference. If they saw someone coming over, they would go over and talk. to him
how old's
first,
Coach? How old's Coach now? He's in his late 70s.
85.
Right? Oh, he's 85?
Yeah,
wow. That's a long day for him. I know. I spoke with Ken Dunnick. He actually called us from up at Canton, and he was talking about for an older guy, his endurance was incredible.
That's good to hear about the family.
Yeah.
Though. Family knows when they got cut in.
Listen, Dave, I want to invite you every Sunday. We're going to be at during all the 1:00 games on Sundays. We'll be at yesterday's Creekside Tavern over there in Memorial on Roosevelt Boulevard. Come on over and check us out, say hi, and spend some time with us.
I love to.
All right.
I love yesterday's right there on the boulevard there.
So come on over and see us. We'll be there on Sunday, the 11th of September. Come on over, and we'll see you there for Game 1 against the Detroit Lions.
I sure will. Let me throw this in there. Go Mainland. Go Mainland Mustangs.
Oh, yeah. Mainland won last night.
They won last night.
Ocean City lost, but the two of them play next week. Ocean
game,
City,
big
Mainland.
rival. You'll be there, Dave, I'm sure.
I'll be there.
All right, Dave. Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
There's our good friend, Dave Klemic. I didn't get a chance. We run out of time, but when he raced Dante Hall, they bet for $5,000, I think. And Klemic won. All right. The second hour of the Locker Room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club, and you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. They now have lots of new renovations that they have over there. They have a new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with fire pits, new sound system. They're working on a big outside deck with a view of the 18th green for entertainment or weddings. They have the newly renovated pro shop with new apparel lines, including Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, and Doc Murphy. They do weddings with an award-winning culinary banquet staff. They customize their menus. They can seat up to 275 people. So book now. Go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, when you're down there, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for us, Timmy Stover, Ryan Owens down there, and the rest of the crew. They do a great job. All right, My Winter Watchdog. Have you heard of New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog? You know those worrisome thoughts that creep in your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road. Let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears. With their 15-point inspection checklist, they offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869. Or send Debbie an email, Debbie@mywinterwatchdog.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday's show, we'll recap the Phillies weekend, the Eagles, and more. We'll get you ready for the start of the real NFL season. That's all coming up Monday on the Sports Bash. Join us live at Ocean Casino on Monday.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 on 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's sports leader.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Somers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Somers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Are you seeing these readings? This is incredible.
Short-staffed, Marco's climate research facility is in the eye of the storm. The atmospheric pressure to find more weather specialists is mounting.
Man, this is going to be a big job. We're going to need a bigger team.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?
You're darn right I did.
Your Honor, he is breaking the laws of Springfield. Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. They made it clear. It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every new Mitsubishi, 1 dime down.
Take them away. And at Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City, ask for credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. So, what's the beat on inventory?
Other dealers are struggling, but not Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City. 40 new Outlanders in stock now. An entire fleet of new and pre-owned. New Mitsubishis from just $17,000.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
Every vehicle, 1 dime down.
At the all-new Springfield Mitsubishi, Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville, they service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage, 16 Ford, 9 down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in The Locker Room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning. I'm going to tell Josh what I did in a few minutes, but before we do that, We're looking at the Eagles' schedule, and we're talking here during the break about what we think the Eagles will do this year record-wise versus record-wise, and then also look, we were talking about some developing situation in the East. The Cowboys lost their All-Pro left tackle, Tyrone Smith. That's a pretty big blow to the Cowboys.
Huge.
And of course, the Washington Commanders football team, Redskins, Chase Young's out for 4 or 5 games. So that's pretty significant. Remember, I think the Washington team's offense has improved, but
they've always been known for their defense,
right?
And now your top defense, and not one of the best, their top guy now is out for 5 games.
And remember, last year without him, they were really poor. For about 6 weeks. Washington couldn't play defensive lick. It took them 6 weeks to figure out how to play without him. Now, maybe that'll help them this time around because maybe there'll be less impact because they know.
It's almost like they're used to it.
Right. But still, you're losing one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. He's not ready to go coming off an injury. It just.
And anytime you lose an all-pro tackle offensive line, let's face it, we always discussed this before. These games are one up front. Q tells us all the time. And when you lose a significant player like that, it's a pretty big blow to your offense. Now, they're going to have that next man up mentality. But everything. Also, I'm telling you. So Carlin, you got them going 12 and
5.
12 and 5. I think I'm going to end up, and we'll do this.
They get closer. Things can change,
right? Because I'm going to wait till
for the roster.
Yeah. But as of right now, I think the Eagles can go. I think the Eagles can go 11-6. And Josh has said his preseason. Preseason. We'll do our official ones as we get closer.
What we saw happen this week, we just got to pray the next 2 weeks that we're okay. And what I mean,
that's why nobody's playing tonight,
right? You don't. But what my point is, you don't have to play in the games. Look at the guy from Dallas. He got hurt at practice.
He did.
But
also, look who his head coach is.
So let's just get through these next 2 weeks.
Now, I heard
scratch free
yesterday on a Sports Bash. Mike Gill had Hollis Thomas on. He also had Sal, and they were talking about Sal. I think Sal was saying, and Hollis was shaking his head apparently in the background, that when they get home from Miami, he thinks Sirianni should just give him like 3 to 4 days off, and then because that'll put him right into the first week of getting into the season.
And they're used to a schedule,
right? And they're used
to into the first week.
Right, you get them on the schedule immediately.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
And listen, it's not a bad idea because players, pro athletes are creatures of habit, right?
Yes, they are.
So why not allow them to get into the habit of doing it this way? So that way, when it is 2 weeks basically till the season starts, let them get into the rhythm. Let them get into the pattern. That way it's easier for them at the beginning of the year. Because listen, I don't care what anyone says. That first game is not going to be a cupcake. Because I think, and I've said this before, if a couple ounces of the intensity of Dan Campbell and Deuce Staley and Aaron Glenn and that coaching staff in Detroit rubs off on those players,
that's worth points for them.
They got
big points.
They got I know, especially the Detroit.
I don't know if you've been watching Hard Knocks, but I mean, dude, I want to run through a wall.
What was he saying? Anti-Eagles? What was that all about? I missed that one.
No, it wasn't anti-Eagles. It was anti-fragile.
Oh, that's what it was.
The shirts that was a mistake. A lot of idiots online were trying to propagate. No, it said anti-fragile. It didn't say anti-Eagle.
I'm locked out all my social media things, so I can't. All right, Josh, you're a fantasy football guy. And by the way, we will have the fantasy football guru Brian Hartley back on with us this year.
I met Brian Hartley for the first time ever.
How about that? Him on the phone for what, 5 years, 6 years?
Something like that.
Never met him. We got to meet him the other night. Josh, so we had our ready for this. It was hard to get everybody to commit to a certain time. We did it all. You do it on the computer. And we're going through, finally we came to going through what times everybody could do it. Everybody agreed with, was it Wednesday at Wednesday night at Thursday night at 11:45.
Okay.
So I put the doopy doop to bed and I fell asleep. And then I get up. So Josh, I believe what Carlin believes. He thinks the Eagles are going to win the NFC, and I think that the Eagles offense is going to be really good. So you know what I did? You know my strategy was for my draft?
I'm waiting.
I drafted all Eagles. Jalen Hurts.
That's extreme.
It is, isn't it? But I'm going to try it.
How much money is coming out of your pocket?
I think 60. Listen,
That's-
I got
nah.
Jalen Hurts. I got A.J. Brown. I got Dallas Goedert. I got the kicker. And I got their defense.
So who was your first round pick?
A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts is my second.
Now, see,
pick.
I'm not even in this.
I got the
league.
guys that I want.
I know who I think is going to have an unbelievable year. And I'm not in this league. I don't know this fancy. But if I could take Goddard, Dallas.
I got him.
I think he's going to have an unbelievable year.
So,
Not a
Joe,
good year, an
but
unbelievable
see,
year.
the thing is, the only thing about fantasy football, you get all these guys from other teams, you have to root for them.
What's wrong with that?
Well, that's fine. But no, because what this
It's
year
football. You watch football.
But I can now root for my team, the Eagles, and I can root for my team, the Eagles.
At the same time, yeah. He doesn't have to be watching
And I don't
Arizona.
care. You can ridicule me all you want. Guess
Rams.
what? That's what I did. I'm loving
You're
it.
gonna lose your fantasy league. I'm telling you
I
right
got my
now.
guys. I'm running with them.
You're flushing money down the toilet,
No,
just like
I
all
guess-
those people last
That's
night.
why I said
telling
how much
people
did he
to bet
pay?
on Bryce
You guys
Harper
can
to hit a
call
home
me-
run.
So he just said Dallas Goedert's going to have a big year, and I got Dallas
That's
Goedert.
one guy.
Well, guess who's throwing the ball to him?
That's two guys.
And A.J. Brown.
Who's your running back?
Who's my running back? Kareem Hunt.
Well, he ain't an Eagle.
I know.
He might even play half the
Right.
year.
Whose team's he on?
Cleveland.
For now.
For now. Yeah. There's a lot of talk they're getting rid of him.
And depends on where he goes. It depends on how much he plays.
Let me see if I can pull up I'll look at this.
Like, for example, if he got traded to the Rams or the Patriots, it's a timeshare situation. He's not getting a ton of reps over there.
I got my Eagles team, and I'm standing by it. You guys can break my stones.
Good for you.
All you want.
Hey, you only have to watch one
All right,
game.
you want to hear
don't
my
have
lineup? Here we go.
Sure.
Jalen Hurts is my quarterback.
Fine.
Hilaire is my running back. Kareem Hunt's my running back. I got Cooper Kupp.
Well, that's a good pick.
I got A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Mike Williams is my flex.
See, you made it sound like you only drafted Eagles. You actually have other players on.
But I got one. I got like all
the
my
majority
team.
of your team is
right?
the Eagles.
No. That's not what you said, Billy. You said your whole team was the Eagles.
You know what I meant.
And now all of a sudden it's Clyde Edward-Helaire, Cooper Kupp,
Well, I can't
Kareem Hunt.
You can't get everybody. I mean, other people take guys. I got as many as I could.
You're like the clickbait people
your kicker?
online
You got
who
a
are
kicker?
making me click articles thinking it's
Jake
one
Elliott.
thing.
I got the Eagles kicker. Jake Elliott. Nobody does it. I'm going to do it. I'm a maverick.
Okay.
Some people would call me stupid,
Let's
right?
see how that works
Let's
out.
see how it works out. What if it works out big?
I call you emotional, but
What happened if it works out, Carlin?
You know what's nice?
Then I'll have the last laugh, won't I?
What's nice about that is that you don't have to be someone like Josh.
That's
and
right.
Be watching 10 games
That's
a day.
right.
What happened with my guy with
I'm
St.
gonna have
Louis?
fun
What happened with my guy with Arizona? You just watch the Eagles and maybe LA.
Guess what, Carlin? I'm gonna have fun this year doing my fantasy football and watching Eagles because the Eagles going to be good and my team's going to be good.
I'm going to be interested to see what happens
I
in
am
2
too.
weeks when we have our 97.3 ESPN fantasy
I
football
won't
draft.
do that. I won't do that in your draft. In our draft.
I'm just curious what's going to happen in that draft. Like, if Billy gets the first overall pick, I haven't randomized it yet. Okay, I'm still waiting
when
for
do we do that,
everybody.
Chet? When are we doing it?
We're doing it in 2 weeks.
We got to get Can we get Carlin in?
Carlin already told me he doesn't want to do it.
Come on, Carlin.
All
shot
right.
at
See, I'm a
Even
pushover.
you could do it.
I have no idea what I'll do. I'll just pick.
Well, Josh.
Well, that's half what you do.
That's all
Yeah.
you do. And it's easy.
But I mean, I don't even know.
It's an automated. If you don't know every single
It's
player.
like going. Can I go like to the racetrack and just hit one button?
You can put autofill.
and they'll do everything
You
for
can
me.
do autofill, right, Josh?
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, I'm joking.
Listen, you'll see. It's
I
very
know.
All right. Second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay's award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name.
I bet you Radio Ron is sitting over there at the golf course right now, just shaking his head like, what is Billy doing with his fantasy team?
Well, guess what? I will get into it on the other side. Hey, listen, Great Bay has lots of new renovations. They have a new outdoor patio that's overlooking the first tee. Now, Carlin, you've been there.
I've been.
Is that
there.
great?
Yeah,
that's classy.
It's beautiful.
That's beautiful
What it
over
is.
there. I mean, sitting there as the evening sun, goes down.
Imagine what
sets.
it's going to be like next year when it's all finished.
Yeah.
Sitting out there on the 18th.
It's more beautiful than Billy Schwein's fantasy football strategy.
They got new fire pits in there. They got a great sound system.
Billy's going to need that fire pit for the end of the fantasy football
The pro
season.
shop,
They got
Billy.
the-
The pro shop is beautiful.
Isn't it? It looks
Beautiful.
great. Ryan Owens in there. He's the pro. New apparel lines for Fairway and Green Stitch, Johnny O and Doc Murphy. They do weddings. I don't think anybody does weddings better than Great Bay Country
Remember,
Club.
it's not just weddings, still.
No.
I mean, I've been there for
Banquets,
fundraisers. I've been there for funerals.
Yeah, they do it
anything
all.
in the hospitality, they do it first class.
They got award-winning culinary banquet staff. Hey, Carlin, you know the food's magnificent.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
that's what I mean.
And they customize your wedding menus. Seating's up to 275 people. They're also taking social memberships now, starting at $25 a month. So go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the Mainline, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the Mainline, also leads the nation's certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the Mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning on 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend on ESPN Radio.
That's a 3-run home run for Paul Goldschmidt.
The hunt for October is heating up in St. Louis as Paul Goldschmidt and the NL Central leading Cardinals welcome Ronald Acuna Jr. and the NL Wildcard leading Braves.
Ronald Acuna Jr. with a foul.
The Cardinals and Braves.
This is the play-by-play home of Sunday Night Baseball, exclusively on 97.3 ESPN FM, South Jersey's sports leader.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call and again and again. Call and again and again.
Hi, I'm Aaron Beta, inviting you to visit my Golf and Sport Performance Club in Summers Point. No matter what the sport, we'll design a program to help you feel and play your best. Our Golf Performance Zone features 2 state-of-the-art golf simulators featuring TrackMan and Foresight technology. Enjoy massage therapy, assisted stretching, and sport-specific training.
That's Aaron Beta's Golf and Sports Performance Club. Call 609-788-4661 or visit gsfitness.com for your free assessment.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there. You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Here we go. What's the safest bet in town? Another World Series run? Maybe a Super Bowl trophy. Or knowing that at Matt Blatt Kia, you can drive a new Kia with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and Matt Blatt Kia's 4-day love it or leave it return policy on every new 2023 new Kia in stock. Don't see your new Matt Blatt Kia on the lot? Doesn't mean you can't be driving it home tomorrow. Worried about your credit? Forget it. We finance your future, not your past. Why settle for a used vehicle when you could be driving a brand new Kia? Because if you have a job clearing $400 per week, we want to approve you today. All Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. And we want your trade. We'll even buy it for cash.
It's gotta be a Matt Blatt Kia.
On approved credit plus applicable taxes and fees. See dealer for details. Not all will qualify. Deferred payment through TFCU. Interest accrues from date of sale. Offers don't combine. Go to MattBlattKiaNJ.com for complete details. Matt Blatt Kia, 6211 Black Horse Pike, Egg Harbor Township. And now on Route 37 in Tom's River.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, you guys, I when I was reading about who's getting cut, I made a mistake. Right?
What?
You
You made a
Actually
mistake.
cut yet, but it looks like he's not going to make the team. He might be making the practice squad.
But he's not cut.
But he's not cut.
He's not cut.
So he's playing tonight.
Yeah.
He'll probably play tonight. And I hope, guess what? I hope he blows by all those defenders down in Miami.
Well, he probably will. I mean, they're all getting over a stomach bug.
Remember, they're all playing not just for this
all those
team.
Dolphins were
They're
throwing
playing-
up for like
They're
3
playing
days.
for all the other teams to be watched.
By the way, they didn't have a joint practice the other day. Guess what? They had a COVID scare.
Yeah.
No, it was not a COVID scare.
That's
My
what-
gosh.
No, it was a virus. It was
Well,
a food
whatever. He
virus
said
or something,
it-
wasn't it? Food poisoning.
So it was food poisoning.
Yeah.
So
And
why
the
would they have to-
Dolphins were concerned that it might spread because they thought it was a stomach bug.
Yeah.
So they
the
canceled
flu.
the joint practice. So the Eagles practiced by themselves on Thursday.
So what are your impressions, Carlin? You were up there in Cleveland. You were
My biggest impression is that Billy is getting misinformation left and right. That's what I'm
reading the
getting.
newspaper.
Had daily
And
news.
well,
Had
so
daily
so
news.
I read this where it says whose stock is rising, whose stock is declining. And I said, what? And it said in this article, it says Davian Taylor's stock is declining. Josh started going off on me.
Because here's the problem.
You can believe, Josh, you can believe who you read and talk to, and I can believe who I read and talk to.
Well, here's
my people have told the people that I read and that I talk to told him he hasn't been playing up to his ability and expectations.
Well, I'll rely
That's
on the
all.
people that I follow, which are like 7-8 people over. And here's the problem. Disclaimer, the views of Josh Hennig do not necessarily reflect Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, or 97.3 ESPN. Part of the problem is that the newspapers that Billy is reading, because they've turned into cheap asses,
The Philadelphia Daily News.
they've let go and fired so many good people who used to work there. So now I'm following Les Bowen over at NJ.com because he's not writing for the papers in Philly anymore. And
Well,
they got some random dudes they never heard of writing in the paper because they're cheap.
Well,
they're
hey,
cheap,
listen,
Billy.
I still work for the Daily News, and you can stay to your old, your dinosaurs, and I'll.
Oh, my dinosaurs. So Jeff Mosher, Adam Kaplan, Les Bowen, Zach Berman,
Let's
Jimmy
talk football.
Kemsky, Jeff McClain. They're all
Let's talk
dinosaurs.
So you asked me a question.
I'm just trying to ruffle his stuff.
You asked me a question about what I thought about being
let's
there
get your,
live
let's
last
get
week.
your
And,
impressions.
You know, for the first time in doing this and helping you out with the show, I always couldn't understand why people would say, my sources tell me that you never use names and stuff.
Right. Well,
Guess what I'm able to say for the first time? What? My sources tell me. Okay? I'm standing
No,
there.
I can say that. My sources tell me.
My sources tell. I came home and told my wife. I said, God, guess what, honey? My sources tell me. And it's all because I'm standing next to a guy on the field from Cleveland.
Right.
And he's
you're right there on
we're
the field.
talking, yeah. And
Cleveland.
and he goes, you guys are really going to be something.
Is that
this year."
right?
And I said, really? And I'm playing dumb a little bit,
Right,
which
right,
is not hard to do. And he goes, your defensive line and offensive line, he goes, literally, you put them together, I think they're the best in the NFL.
Right.
He goes, and forget the first seed. He goes, the guys that you have coming off the bench would start for a lot of teams in this league. He goes, he goes, that's a winning team. And now that you got Brown, and now you got the quarterback feeling comfortable
on both sides of the ball.
He goes, you got a coach that feels comfortable. He goes, going in your first year, it's a fog. He goes, now he's able to see what he's got.
Right.
And he goes, and your 3 new players. He goes, your drafts, and then add Brown as the 4th player.
Right.
But like Davis, that's when he said he's going to live in the backfield. He goes, you guys all talk about blitzes. He's blitzing on his own. He's going to be in the backfield. He goes, you got
people off the
ball. Got a linebacker, Dean, that literally is an SEC linebacker, meaning sideline to sideline.
Right.
You said you were a little worried about his size.
I was. But guess what? He gets the job done. So I don't really care.
Right.
But I'm just saying, if you didn't know how good he
was,
if you saw him and you didn't know he came from Georgia and all that, you'd look at him and say, man, he looks like a wide receiver built. I mean, he's just not. He doesn't look like a linebacker.
Nakobe Dean is 5'11". You know who else was 5'11"?
Who?
Mike Singletary.
There you go.
Yeah. And then the last one
You
was
know how much Mike Singletary weighed?
Mike Singletary was probably about 240.
225.
Yeah, I was going to say 20s.
So Carlin,
the new center is just unbelievable.
I'm not saying Nakobe Dean's Mike Singletary, but
Cam
Jurgens is real. So far, he's 2 for 2. Let's see what
Carlin,
happens.
You're right there on the sideline. Now, Josh, my source tells me.
I'm your source.
You're my source. So you're standing. You're right. You can hear them hit. You're like that close.
Yeah,
they hit hard,
screaming.
Don't they hit hard?
Yeah,
they hit hard. You can feel the thud, right?
And you hear the players talking to the assistant coaches.
Yeah.
When am I back in? Like they all just want to get on the field. When you
said
you said I was going in. When am I going in? Don't forget about
me.
me.
Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
I'm
ready to play.
So they're hungry.
You know they rank in the top 15 in every position.
I'm here for you, Bill.
Every position. If you offense, defense, receivers, running back, top 15 in every position. They're stacked on both sides of the ball.
Look at Carlin bringing it, Josh. My source.
Guys, I don't see
Mike's been waiting all week to come
so
back.
I don't see a weakness on
Josh,
this.
so look at this. And I don't get off the screen, but this guy was like the voice of reason early in May with the Phillies in June. Take it easy. Now he's like, no, we're gonna make the playoffs and the Eagles are gonna win the division.
Yeah.
Well, he's confident.
Those 2 things I feel very confident. The Phillies are
There's
going
nothing wrong with having a confident
All
opinion.
right, Carlin, get me pumped up.
They may get knocked out in the first round, but they're going to make the playoffs.
No,
okay.
Well,
I don't know what's going to happen. It's like
if Zach Wheeler comes back and nothing's made seriously wrong, they've got a good shot.
To me, I look at everything towards basketball.
Right.
I look at matchups. I can't tell you who's going to win because I don't know who they're going to match up in that first round. But when I see that matchup, I'll tell you.
All right.
But they're going to make
That's why
the
you're on my
playoffs.
show, Carlin.
And the NFL, the Eagles are going to have a very good year.
My source.
12-5.
Where are we going to send you next? You want a buddy pass? I'll give you and Dave
Dave Sharapan.
Consigliere.
Who's Dave
Sharapan.
Carlin?
That's the problem with the Eagles this year. There's usually one game that you stand out as an away game. And you say, man, I'd like to go there.
Right.
Where's the away game this year that you really want to go to? Chicago.
I would like to go to Arizona.
When it's in December 18th.
You know what we should do?
Houston.
You know what we should do? On the we might not be able to if we do
Arizona is
not
not
we're
bad.
working
We'll
on
play
comes through,
golf.
we're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right, Carlin?
Yeah.
Houston is.
I'd like to go to Arizona.
Yeah.
We'll all get on a plane. Let's all get on a plane. The 3 of us get on a plane and fly out and surprise the sportsbook consigliere.
Arizona at that time of year would be nice too. That's a golf outing.
Golf
too.
That'll still be hot out there.
October is going to be nice.
They don't have as much humidity as we have out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other.
I bet you that's low 80s out there in October.
There's no other destination other than Arizona that I'd like to go to.
Me too.
I would say Houston.
Houston,
and usually sometimes
I've never been to Houston, so
I have no interest in going.
I have no interest in going.
Houston to me is
What,
like
you don't
going
like
to
Texas?
I've been to Dallas a few times. I've seen the Cowboys down there.
I'll go to Arizona.
I've never been to Texas, so
just bring your big 10-gallon hat. Well, that's good of you, Carlin. Very good segment there with my source. You're my new source.
I have a source. I can honestly say I have a source. I don't know the guy's name, but I got a source.
All right. The second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf; it's fun. You know, I spoke with Radio Ron Ralston last week, and he's so cool. He's so intense about his club, the Great Bay. It's such a Beautiful place.
He should be. He's excited.
They got so much cool stuff going on down there. They got a lot of new renovations, new outdoor patio overlooking the first tee with the fire pits. They're working on this huge outside deck. Have you seen it? I mean,
absolutely.
It's already put in.
Yeah.
Overlooking the 18th green. So when players are coming up, golfers are coming up, they can check it out. You're sitting there having a couple drinks or whatever, eating lunch.
And trust me, those players that are 100 yards out, and they're looking, they see all those people looking. It's like, ooh.
They got the renovated pro shop with the new apparel lines, including Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, and Doc Murphy. And, of course, their specialty is weddings, banquets. They have
first class.
Yeah, first class. I mean, they have that award-winning culinary banquet staff. They customize your menus. Seating, they can seat up to 275 people with weddings. Social memberships are now available starting at $25 a month. So that's the Great Bay Country Club. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Now, the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, there's an event coming up.
When?
I believe on the 30th of August.
Okay.
You be able to make it, Carlin?
I've missed the last two. I'm going out of my way to make it.
I don't make it commit on the radio, but we'll talk about it off the air. But just about
it's at Live Casino.
Yeah.
I have it in my phone already.
Yeah, but we weren't allowed to say that.
This is not a good day today.
All right, just about
you've had a bad day. Take a look around.
Just about everybody has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that's run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But we are their private business network they call the Legacy Club. Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This is the radio home for Philadelphia Eagles football. The Eagles close out the 2022 preseason tonight in Miami against the Dolphins.
He is going deep downfield. He's got a man and a touchdown.
Pre-game coverage starts at 6 p.m. with Merrill Reese and Mike Quick calling all the action starting at 7. This is where the Eagles play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hey, Dan Grimaldi, Patsy Parisi from The Sopranos. If you have an insurance claim, call the insurance doctor. I did, and he rescued me from a disaster. Got me more money than I ever expected. So when you get an insurance claim, you call the insurance doctor. 856-874-8377 or insurancedoctorllc.com. If you don't, this will be the last face you see, and it won't be cinematic. Call the insurance doctor.
I thought learning a language would be too much work, but Babbel makes learning fun. J'aime Babel.
Babbel's lessons only take 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks you can actually speak another language. Como si fuera magia.
Babbel isn't robots talking. You learn words and phrases from real native speakers. I was ready for real-life conversations in just a few weeks. So easy.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Why would someone looking for a mortgage at the Jersey Shore take a loan from a company in Detroit or North Carolina or some other far-off place? Online mortgages promise a lot, but don't always deliver. First Bank of Sea Isle City knows the Jersey Shore. We are local lenders. We use local appraisers and provide in-house processing. We understand the unique obstacles of financing in Cape May County. Don't take a chance. Local banking is better. Let us guide you. First Bank of Sea Isle City.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
All right, Carlin, the Phillies are hot. The Mets are hot. And we got a caller who's going to start bragging on his Mets. Let's go to the Maserati, the Mainland Sports Hotline, and get it over with.
Get it over with.
Let's welcome in Mr. Met himself, Jeff Dowling.
Yes.
Hey, Jeff,
Billy
it's late August.
Yes, sir. It's August.
So Jeff, we'll give you a few minutes to gloat. Go ahead.
Oh, so who's the only team that the Phillies haven't had victories, like won a series?
So listen, Mr. Met, and my producer Josh just reminded me that the Phillies have taken the series from every team or lead every team except for the Mets.
Yeah,
we're the only. So you just said. So it's not that you guys are better than us. It's just that you guys have our number. That's all this year.
For now.
For now. Did he hang up?
He literally just hung up.
He had enough.
Get out of here, Mr. Met.
Wow.
Did he really? He'll call back.
He just hung up. That's what that sound you heard on the radio was.
He wasn't finished gloating.
That was the digital sound of the phone hanging up.
He dropped the mic.
Did he drop? How about that? I'll have to talk to him. Listen. I know he's going. Listen, by the way, the Phillies manager has rattled off in 52 games. He's got 32. He's got they're 70 and 55. But he's got 32 wins since he's manager.
Billy, I've mentioned this yesterday on my show on game night.
He's going back in.
Well, can I finish my sentence, or is he more important? I mean, I'll not finish my sentence.
Finish your sentence.
No, what I was going to say is that if you put the Phillies in the American League, they're the third best team.
Yeah, I saw
because look, the Central, they're a dumpster fire, and outside of the Astros and the Yankees, nobody in the American League has 70 wins.
Yep.
So, what are the Phillies? Are they just in a great league right now? Because with the Mets, the Braves, the Cardinals, and the Dodgers, they're all really good teams.
All right. Let's get Mr. Met back on. You there, Mr. Met?
Yeah, I'm here.
What'd you do? Hang up on us?
Yeah, no. I don't know what happened. I'm on my earpods, so they might have dropped out for a second. The Mets are hot. They hit the Yankees. They took 2 from the Yankees at City, and then they went to the Yankee Stadium and lost 2. So they had a rough stretch there where they lost a couple of games.
How about your boy Pete Alonso? How about your boy Pete Alonso? He's got his 25th game-winning hit. So
he's something else.
And he's behind Schwarber. He's one behind Schwarber in the home run race.
I can't wait to see Alonso. He just seems to hit under pressure very well, generally. I can't wait to see him in the playoff. Just to let him step up and just just light up that whatever stadium is in.
Well, I gave you your 3 minutes of gloating.
Oh, and I just need to say that you still owe me $25 and you still owe me 2 lunch.
All right, Mr. Met. I'll see you at work. See you. I gotta get this. I gotta give it to him.
Take him to the Rendazzo's.
Yeah, I will. I have before.
Yeah.
Rendazzo's
and I owe him $25, and I still owe him 2 lunches or 1 lunch because I bet every time we have the series bet.
Reds, you go get my corn. Go get my street corn. I miss my street corn actually. I may have street corn today.
So Schwarber has 35 home runs, and Paul Goldschmidt behind him at 33.
Really quick, where'd you get that home run he hit the other night? It
Oh,
went
well,
over the
450.
batter's eye in
See
center
that?
Did
field.
they say it was like
451?
Yeah, that's a little over 450. Man.
Unbelievable.
But I think what they said was the first home run to ever go over the batter's eye in center field.
All right, Carl, we struggled out of the box today a little bit, but we got the
Look,
man.
yeoman's work by both of you.
You guys did a great job. Thanks to Dave Klemic for chiming in. Of course, the Sportsbook Consigliere every Saturday. Tomorrow on the program, we're going to have Pete Thompson's back with me. Brad Quast in the studio tomorrow. We'll be talking with Tommy Green on the mound with Tommy Green, brought to you by Aaron Bates GSF Golf Performance Center. Thanks for making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. I'll see you tomorrow. Carlin, have a great rest of the weekend. Everybody else, I'll see you next week.
Eagles.
South Jersey's football station has the Eagles covered. Get all the latest inside information on the Eagles from veteran reporters John McMullen, Jeff Mosier, Adam Kaplan, Jeff Kerr, and Sal Palantonio. All week during the Sports Bash. If Eagles news happens, we're talking about it on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill. Weekdays from 2 till 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Did you take those big down payments?